Alright, so at Fujifilm X-T30, which is you expected there will be an X-T30. I'm not mean that you have already heard rumors about the X-T30 like a few days ago, but what I mean is that after they announced X-T3 last September, yes, September, you know that they will release a X-T30, which is, it is here. This is a pre-process. Hello. Yes. Yeah, as I say, X-T30, you expected there will be X-T30 after the X-T3, which is just from last September. Now you got the X-T30. Although there's already been like 2 years since X-T20, which X-T20 is just like a month after X-T2. So we expected it will be a X-T30. So what is this X-T30 could do? Actually, a lot of things you would expect it from this. Yeah, let's see. By the way, I've almost forgot, I have to thank you Edorama for sponsoring this channel, keeping me alive to keep this channel alive. And I'm going to show you, it's a tips that this is why I mount this mic back to front. Like you usually should mount it like this, but I mount it like this. So if you're like me, you're shooting by yourself, you can check the battery level from here. And just yet, when I was shooting, I can see this flashing to me to ask me to change battery. So yeah, let's look at the camera. This is the shit. This is the X-T30. As I mentioned, a lot of things you would be expected because this X-T30 look exactly like the X-T20, which you kind of expected. They don't really just suddenly change it to another thing that looks like a car or something. And I like this color, I like this silver. There will be a, wow, someone blowing bubbles. And there will be a black color, and then as I heard, there will be a whatever gunmetal gray kind of, not black and not silver, kind of, yeah, gray. But maybe you don't really familiarize with X-T20, not to mention X-T30. So let me talk about what's in the front. What's in the front? It got a let's look at this side first. it got a switch for single shot, continuous AF, or manual focus. Here you got a dial. You can press in. You can set it up for anything you want. Almost anything you want. A lot of things you can set it up. And to be honest, for a Fujifilm camera, these are as useful as something that's extra. Because what I mean is that on a Fujifilm camera, you always use a aperture ring unless you got those really cheap Fujifilm lens, which you don't even have an aperture ring. And then you set your shutter speed on the shutter speed dial. If you want auto, set it to auto. If you want like 1/250, set it to that. No bullshit, no PASM mode at all. So I don't think these are going to like have much use. There's one at the back as well. Okay, on this side you got a dial, set it to single shot, continuous, whatever, advanced, whatever this is, and these are that nobody use. And then bracketing and video mode. And there's a switch to full auto mode. Too bad when you switch to this full auto mode, it don't let you shoot raw. Function button, exposure compensation, that's exactly the same as X-T20, but at the back, as you can see, there is a big difference. Yeah, before on the X-T20, you got a directional button thing. Now you got a joystick. If you change AF points a lot, you will like this joystick, but like me, I don't change that a lot. I would prefer a directional button because a directional button, you can assign those 4 buttons to different things, not this one. Now this, you can set it up so that you flick on the screen, flick up, down, left, right for different functions. And it's a tilt screen. Too bad it tilt up and then tilt down for quite a lot, which I accidentally take a shot, which tilt down quite a lot that you can like take photo of your food instead of eating it. Too bad it don't flip to front like this, like the X-T100. Why not? X-T100 flip screen is brilliant. You can check it out here. But anyway, let's look at this side, which is nothing on this side. And then at the bottom, you got a battery and the SD card slot. Just one slot. Don't be silly. This is not a top of the line camera. And on this side, this is quite interesting because wow, you got a headphone, not headphone, they got a mic jack. This is interesting. Oh, wow, interestingly, this is a 2.5 millimeters, so it's smaller than your normal 3.5 millimeters. You have to have a cable for a 3.5 to 2.5 or an adapter. As a HDMI port, and then now you have a USB-C port. What's interesting is that not just because it's USB-C, but look at the flap here. Tells you it's a USB port. You can charge your battery, and then there's a headphone. So this, a lot of these kind of the flagship camera don't have a headphone jack. This don't have a headphone jack, but apparently you can use a USB-C port as headphone jack. Now at this exact moment when I'm filming this, I don't have any information of that headphone jack thing because I don't even find I don't have an instruction manual. As I mentioned, have I mentioned? I probably haven't mentioned because my mic died. This is a pre-production model. In the box, I don't even have an instruction manual. There is no adapter for that USB headphone thing. I have tried the Apple USB-C to 3.5 adapter, really short name. It doesn't work on this, so we don't know. Maybe when I release this video, you will already have information about how to use this. Maybe there will be a Fujifilm adapter, maybe, I expect it. I don't think they're going to release a USB-C headphone just for that, so yeah. So let's take some photos with this 26 megapixel, as you can expect it. As you can guess, as you expected, 26 megapixel because it's exactly the same as X-T3. Of course, this is all like that when they release a flagship camera, and then like a few months later they will release a lot as flagship camera which have some features from the flagship camera but not all flagship features because this is not a flagship. But kid you not, this is a great camera. This works. When for focusing, this got 225 AF points, face detection AF points, as you expected because this is exactly the same as X-T3 as well, which is pretty good, to be honest, when you get like exactly the same amount of focus point as the flagship camera, isn't it? Before that, X-T30 got 300 something. Is it 325 or something? Something like that. If not, I will correct it on the screen. Responsive. This is really responsive. And if you are trying to shoot some more action thing, this got 8 FPS with mechanical shutter. 8 FPS, well, exactly the same as the last X-T20. But now, because of the X-T3, they got 20 FPS. 20 FPS electronic shutter or 30 FPS spot finder electronic shutter. Let me check, is it? Yes, the 30 FPS has 1.25 time crop. So how about focusing in the dark? That's fine. Exactly like the same. I mean, this is not exactly really dark, but it's cloudy and it is quite dark, to be honest. And it is still a firmware, beta firmware as well. This is still a prototype. Single AF, 8 FPS. Well, it is great for a camera that is not flagship. You got a little bit of flagship, but not all the flagship, but it's still good as not a flagship. I saw something really quick, so let me try the 30 FPS. Wow, there is no blackout. Now just like that, hard press, focus, and then Now I'm shooting, it's so smooth, look at that. Well, not so soon because when you're shooting that, it only got buffer for 17 RAW. So 30 FPS, it means that it only shoot that for less than a second, although it's still quite impressive, right, if you need it. I want to say that Fuji have this menu set up really clearly between still mode and video mode, because video mode got its own menu. All other these are all for still, like let me switch it to still. Now also, as you can see, when I'm in video mode, there are a lot of things that's not about video mode shooting. It will just got blacked out. The video shooting menu, you can see the film simulation is different. I'm using Eternal, and yes, this got Eternal. This is a really great film simulation as long as color profile. This is kind of like the Panasonic or Sony Cine-like color profile. I like this a lot. This is good between a normal profile and the really annoying log profile. And as I just mentioned about Eternal, you can also shoot F-log. Internal, alright, something new, kind of new. 4K 4K 25 or 30p, not new, but you can have DCI 4K, the real 4K. And then you can have 200 megabit per second, which is quite good. It is really quite good. Also, you got zebra, you got histogram. That is not on X-T30. And Tolly light. Tolly light is that when you're shooting video, there is a light in front tell you it is actually shooting. This is something so simple that not any other camera manufacturer doing, and I don't know why. This is just so simple. You can turn it on or off. You can also have it blinking or continuously on. And also this supports software-based here, linear or non-linear. So basically, I think this first appeared on XH1, which is like the manual focus. Manual focus ring is response as linear, which is exactly like a manual focus lens. However you turn it, so the amount of rotation is the same every single time, not like the non-linear, which is when you turn, it would like, when you turn faster, it would accelerate, that kind of crap. It's great. This brings balance to the world. The force is balanced now. So let's see, kit it up for video shooting. Yes. Right now I'm shooting with the X-T30 with the 18 to 55mm lens, which is 80mm. I'm shooting at 80mm, yes, which is not ideal for shooting by myself vlogging, because 18 equivalent to around 27mm. I have a really big head on this video by now, I think. But it doesn't matter, this is the only lens I have now, which I only going to show you the video quality. Video quality is not bad. It's a Fujifilm. It's always quite good with video shooting. And but this camera don't have in-body stabilization, which is not surprising for Fujifilm, because Fujifilm only got one camera, which is the XH1 got in-body stabilization. Now it's relying on the lens OIS. I mean, probably you can tell that I'm not really excited about this camera. It's not like the X-T3. It's not like the Panasonic S1, that kind of exciting flagship camera. Well, this is not, but this is what it is. It is an X-T30. It is not a flagship, but it got some feature from the flagship camera. Well, you're not paying for flagship price. Photo focus is great. Video shooting is great. 4K. What can you ask for it? And it is small. It is so much smaller than X-T3. And also, I'm sure if this is around your budget, if this got what you want to use, you will love this camera. It can be with you for 3, 5, 10 years, and it will be with you all the time. You will love this camera. So that is it. Fujifilm X-T30. It is what it is. It is not a flagship, but it is a great camera. I have listed all the gear I used to produce this video. In the description box below, all of them are Adorama links. So if you're curious, so check them out, because Adorama helped me go on with this channel. Thank you very much Fujifilm X-T30, what do you think?